It's still August, and that means it's still Integration August. And that means that we're still releasing a new integration every single day this month. And today we're looking at something that you might have heard of called Google Maps. There are 3 really cool things you can do with Google Maps inside of Hatz. And today we're going to focus on one, but I want to cover all 3. The first is that you can calculate the distance between 2 points. So if that's relevant to a workflow, or if you need to find out in chat, you can just put 2 points in and it'll tell you the distance between them, as long as Google Maps is enabled. The second is that it will help you find step-by-step directions between point A and point B. So if you need to incorporate directions or biking or public transit directions, or maybe it's part of a research project, you can use Google Maps inside of Hatz for that. The third thing, and the thing that I think is the most important and the most versatile, is that you can search for businesses, parks, recreation, restaurants, schools from within a certain radius of a property address. So we put in an address right here and click generate. I have a workflow built to do a property search to find things like the neighborhood history, info about the property, if it can find the property size like acreage or square feet, anything like that's helpful. The area scan is the step where I actually have the Google Maps integration turned on, and that's looking for restaurants, parks, businesses, schools within a 5-mile radius of this address. Then finally, it's going to put everything together into a property description written like a real estate agent. So this might be helpful if you're looking to list a new property, or if you just want to find out more information from the perspective of a potential buyer. All right, so we can see here the property search returned some pretty important information. And if you're from this area, you might know that this is the King of Prussia Mall that I used. So it tells me how big the property is, the lot size, and then some more information about the demographics. It did a crime and safety report, market position. So it does a lot with the web search here. And then the area scan, which is the Google Maps integration, found all of these restaurants. It found parks, and it found schools. I could have this organized and formatted a little bit differently. I could have it put into a table. That's totally up to you how you want to prompt it. And then the last step here is the property description, which is again written from the perspective of a real estate agent. So go try Google Maps, turn it on in the chat, in the workshop. All you do is go to Tools, and you can select Google Maps. And that's that. We'll see you tomorrow for another integration. Happy prompting.